You are playing with fire.
You're not from here, huh?
You following me?
This is a period piece. It's set 40 years ago, but sadly still carries unsettling relevance to today. How much was the rise of white nationalism in America today on your minds when you guys were making this?
First of all, we really wanted just to make sure that we were accurate with what happened back then. And by finding truth in that, we knew that we would hit a spot here now, rather, of the timely nature of this story. We thought that by being honest to this historical event, we would provoke conversation with the relevance now. What was interesting was how Justin Kurzel, our director, drew out of the script the sense of, people in their communities making decisions that take them down certain paths. You have the young policeman who had been at school with some of these white supremacists, and he talks about them in this way about, guys without jobs making decisions for the wrong decisions just to find a community or find a family or find a like mind, and how someone like a Bob Mathews preys on that. But then equally, you look at the decision that Terry Husk has made, which is to go down the path of law enforcement and lose his family and kind of, wreck his body and his spirit because of the battering that takes. So he looks at it in a very broad way. Society is divided. We are divided by the decisions we make and the support around us, the communities that support that. And it's just an interesting piece because it goes back to look at perhaps behavior that is relevant today.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd love to get your perspective on, not just what you saw from Nicholas Hoult on this one, but do you think that's a tough role to play, right? Like, do you think it takes a particular type of boldness as an actor, from an actor to embody a character like Bob Mathews?
It's a really brave performance, and he had to go to some very dark places, and I know he found that. Well, he's an extraordinary guy. He's also, a really good guy. So he had a safe place to return to, if you see what I mean. I know I'm speaking for him. I know he probably couldn't have done that if he hadn't worked with Justin before. They'd worked together, and he knew that Justin was a safe pair of hands to go into that sort of territory. And sometimes, you read a piece and it shocks you, but the import of being a part of it and bringing a life to it. And it means you as an actor have to go to dark places, but you do it, for the good of the piece.
On a lighter note, is this the most impressive stash that you've grown for a role?
I think it is. I had a good few months to really let it grow. So yeah, I think, and also that particular period, it had to have a certain thickness to it,
It's thick. I think it best even your Sherlock Holmes stash. I think
the Sherlock one was small in comparison. It was trimmed and very military. This is a full-on top lip.